Okay.
Topic 4.
So that takes us into the last topic of the night, which is the review of Offonoff's album Boy.
Debut
with a
album.
period.
Boy. Lowercase boy. That was their period?
Yeah.
Boy
Yeah,
dot.
Period.
Just don't
boy.
say boy period because people might get the wrong idea.
Boy. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Okay.
Maybe that is what it's supposed to be called, boy period. Maybe that's what Offonoff meant.
Or just, I don't know. Oh, just I guess a preface to like before we like get into the tracks. At least for me, I tried to approach this album very differently because I feel like this is one of like not really like a K-pop type album where like
This is not K-pop.
It's not
This
idol.
is 100%
It's not
not
idol
K-pop.
group. It's
where basically I
Korean
think
R&B and hip hop.
Yeah, basically I feel like you have to look at the albums you have to look at the album as a whole, not necessarily just as like how we do with like singles and that sort of thing. So yeah.
Well, it's also from High Ground, and they don't really do much pop stuff.
Yeah,
so.
it's a lot more in line with how traditional Western companies Western artists do their thing. So yeah, that's just the review mindset that I came in with. All right, tracks.
And overall thing for me, this isn't really my type of music. So
this
some
is
of the songs
100%
I'm
my
just
type of
gonna
music.
not gonna have anything to say because I'm just like, it was okay.
Oh, this is my type. 100% sure my type of music. Freaking, this is your perfect like 2 a.m. emo as fuck, like sitting in your car in the like middle of a rest stop type.
Yeah, I've literally never done anything like that.
That's my music.
The only music that gets played in my car is pop music or heavy metal. So there's never chill.
Nate just wants to be like
moment.
freaking just like.
No, yeah, I need
max.
to be like hyped up when I listen to music.
See, like again, this
unless
is
it's a really good ballad.
no.
Okay, so.
Yeah, but a really good ballad can hype you up good.
Yeah, but I want to preface that, like I was saying in the chat before, like, if this was sung by a female, I would be down with it. Like, Hayes does this type of music, and I love it. But for some reason, when it's male vocals, I just can't. I don't like it as much.
God, imagine if they collaborated with Hayes. How amazing would that be? Anyway, tracks.
Okay, so we'll start off in the car. First song. It was okay.
It's kind of like an intro, yeah. So
yeah, it sets the mood
Special.
perfectly. Yeah, again, maybe it's just like this is my synesthesia probably, but again, like this whole album is just like what I imagine if I'm ever driving around late at night. This is I just leave this album on the entire time.
Yeah, like rainy. It has to be like lightly like sprinkling, and and I have like an image of like say like from a camera's perspective, the camera's sitting on the curb of a sidewalk, and you're looking at a puddle, and in front of you there's a street light that's like changing, and then there's cars driving by, and it's red and purple.
So
lights everywhere.
You just made the next music video for them because that's basically what their music video styles are like for the other songs.
Yep.
So yeah, no, I like this one too.
Yep,
Yeah, my main thing about this is this has a really good beat for me. I like the lo-fi like style.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I think the lo-fi is pretty much it's just really like subdued instrumentals is kind of what I think it describe this entire album, but no, it works well.
Yeah, well, like I actually showed my friend this album. Like he doesn't listen to K-pop or anything, but he liked a lot of the songs on here because he's super into like lo-fi music. Like that's what he listens to and like studies to and stuff like that. So
yeah, no, I'd probably study this type of music if I was still in school. No, I need to show this to Kim because again, she's big fan of Dean, so I'm sure she'd enjoy this.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
she'll like Gold then.
Yeah, again, this album's like probably the reason why we like it so much because this is like the perfect combination where of like I'm Club Eskimo and Jacob is anything high ground.
Yeah.
So
well, I don't know. It just fits my like when I'm like
your mood.
I just feel like vibing. Like this is the kind of music I listen to. I guess.
Like this is chill shit us too. Anyway,
next is Cigarette featuring Tablo and Miso.
Oh,
It's my favorite song. It's my favorite song. Well, one because there's a female singer, and two because Tablo.
Like Miso needs more.
Tablo's rap.
I like it because
every
it's
time.
not off on off. It's
You
really
like it because there's
in the song
because there's a female involved.
there's a female singer involved in Tablo raps.
Yeah.
Well, that and Miso's voice is freaking.
Yeah,
beautiful.
her voice is really
God,
good.
what?
Yeah.
People don't really know
this
her
is
that
easily
well.
my
Which
favorite song.
kind of
I'd never heard of her before this.
because she's
Yeah,
like
me neither actually.
because she's only
unless
like
she was featured on something.
because she's basically like the hoodie of Club Eskimo where she's like sort of like getting there in terms of popularity. But no, I love her
Yeah.
voice. I love her voice, especially in this.
She's
Perfect.
like female Dean kind of.
Perfect song choice. How her vocals fit this song like to the T. Like I love it. And
Yep.
I'm sure I could like you'd like to talk about Tablo's verse more than either of us
Dude,
would.
yeah. Well, no, like Tablo's verse is so good every time. Like his rap is more like poetry than it is rap. Like that's what I like about it so much.
Would you put this? I'd be willing to put this in one of like the best Tablo like verses I've ever heard. Like of any type of song.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I could cause
well, honestly, everything I freaking hear from him that's in English, I always love.
I was gonna say it's in
the fact that
English, so you can understand it, which is
Yeah, but,
put
like,
it
the
higher
fact-
than his Korean stuff.
The fact that he has lyrical genius in English and Korean is just crazy to me, though.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
and English is not even his first language. Is the thing. But yeah, like,
Was French
but
his
yeah,
first?
I hold his words in high regard.
No,
That's
I'm
why
sure-
I was willing to pay $25 for a book full of just quotes.
I still
from
need to.
him.
I still need to buy it. But anyway, I think Kim actually has Blow Note as well because she loves Tablo. But no, there's just a really like nice like lyricism to Tablo's verses where there's a lot of just like simile and wordplay where he's just like, come to think of it, love is like a cigarette, blah 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 blah. It's just so
Yeah.
unique. Like again, maybe it's because it's in English, but
quick to burn out.
yeah, like like he's very illustrative with his metaphors and his verses, which which is perfect for you because of your like whole synesthesia type thing. So yeah,
Yeah.
not my favorite song. though.
His very Yeah, well, like I guess Tablo. Another thing, it's like, I guess it's like what Eminem would sound like if he wasn't so like. I guess if his style wasn't angry, it was more like slow and like,
No,
more
you
like
could-
emotional. I guess.
you could definitely
like,
tell, like,
sad
no.
emotional.
You could definitely tell that Tablo modeled his rapping, his cadence a lot after Eminem.
Yeah,
and
no,
that
yeah,
type.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next song.
Detroit. Next is Gold featuring Dean.
Obviously,
This is another meh for me.
obviously my favorite song.
Oh, I really like this one. I love
Like-
I love the beat on this.
we listened to it last week. Because this one had a music video, so the one where it's just
It's just a dude driving around a British
bicycle.
On a bike.
college.
in-
Why
in
is he in
London.
Britain? That's what confused me.
I don't know.
So confused.
Because it's cool.
I guess. But no.
There's a
like,
guy in the music video and he was like,
He just, like, started
and he was,
dancing.
like dancing
Oh,
to music
yeah,
in the
yeah,
He just started
background.
putting like a gangster signs or whatever. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I love everything. Like unlike Nate, I usually don't listen to albums in full, and I usually don't end up repeating one song over and over again. Like very rarely do I do that. I've had Gold on repeat for a full week now. Like not even joking. We were supposed to be listening.
Yeah, no,
to,
I'm the opposite. I listen to
I was
the
gonna say, I
album
do
until I
the
run it
exact
into the
opposite.
freaking ground.
Yeah.
No,
yep.
because
I'll listen to albums over and over.
Because I always
do.
do. I listen in playlists so I don't get sick of it. But this album I've had on repeat. Like it was. I really like had to scramble to listen to everything else because I couldn't stop listening to this entire, but especially Gold because, okay, like this just has like everything I want in a song. Like really nice R&B beat, like the sort of like sitcom sample at the beginning. I love that. It sort of because Wale does a lot of that kind of stuff too. Like
Whale?
no,
Yeah.
Wale, yeah,
Rat
so,
Monster and Whale.
because
And Whale.
Wale's a really big fan of Seinfeld, and like he even has Jerry Seinfeld feature on his song sometimes. So he usually has like Seinfeld clips at the beginning of his songs, so yeah, it sort of reminded me of that. Like,
Wait, is the Jerry Seinfeld feature, is it just a sample, or does he actually get him to come in and be like, hey?
no, he's not rapping. It's just him like speaking. Yeah, but yeah,
Yo, I'd pay to see Jerry Seinfeld rap. That'd be funny as hell.
yeah, but again, like. Love everything about it. Love the Dean verse. Again, like Dean just has a special way, or like his cadence just he has a way of just like embracing like every feature or every song that he's in. It just works so well. I love that. Again, it's just you can get. This is probably the only time we'll ever see like freaking Tablo and Dean on an album together. It's just so
On one
unique.
album. I mean, I don't know. I bet
I
it'll
wouldn't be
happen
surprised
again
if
actually
Dean
because of Club Eskimo
is featured
connection.
on their next Epic High album. He's
I bet Dean will be on Epic
Please,
High.
please.
Yeah, exactly.
I guarantee
Like-
it actually.
He's everywhere.
If I can get Tablo and Dean on the same song, like I could die now. Like everything's.
What
gonna
if it's
be
an
downhill.
English song with Tablo rapping in English the whole time and Dean does the chorus, the hook?
And he can sing in
That'd be
English
amazing.
too. So yeah, it could probably work.
Yeah.
But
And then Casper comes in, because why not?
done.
Casper
done.
comes in and just rips up in English too. Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd
exactly.
be freaking
She
freaking
rap in
cool.
English.
But yeah, no,
New
again,
Dream Team.
I guess Dean is probably what like puts this song like number one for me. But again, I just really love how this is just the perfect like driving song for me, or just again really like chill type of song. And I don't know, it's hard to put into words how much I love Gold. It's golden. It's one of the easily in my top 5 K-pop songs of the year. Like I'd put it up there easily.
Yeah, I think what resonates me with this album mostly is because I like if you gave me like a super hype like a beat like in like Ain't No Party, like an AOMG party, like the freaking it just like lays down the hammer versus like this lo-fi stuff, I'd gravitate more towards like the lo-fi side of things rather than the
Yeah,
hype,
I
like,
guess.
banger,
Same.
I guess, you know.
Give
Yeah.
me EDM club bangers all day long.
Yeah.
Complete side note, since I brought up Casper, there's a Kara comeback this month, and
Kara.
Casper needs the
comeback.
feature in the Kara comeback.
I thought you were about to
please.
say Casper should join Karo. Imagine Casper and
That too. If Kara was just Youngji and Casper rapping, like
That'd be-
Youngji singing,
that'd be
Casper
ama-
rapping, I'd be down.
That'd be
think just
like
call
the
it
next
Kara.
GD yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
like
let's
the
call
next
Kara.
GD in top.
'Cause why not?
Amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway,
Okay. Next is Good to Me, which with a 2, featuring Punchinello. I actually like the song. It's got like some EDM
I really
stuff
like this
going
song
on.
because I really
Yeah.
like Punchinello.
So-
though.
yeah. Again, like the feature.
I like
like
the EDM stuff.
this might be in terms of features. This might be the number 1 album because Tablo, Miso, Dean, Punchinello on one album. That like
Yep.
just like it's hard for
I
me
mean,
to like fathom.
I was
that.
gonna
Of course
say
it's-
Shoebox.
Of course,
has,
they're gonna be
like-
Club Eskimo members, you know.
Yeah, that's true. But
Shoebox.
God, again, that's why this is an amazing like combination where they can pull from both like high ground and Club Eskimo.
No, I mean half of Club Eskimo's in High Ground, anyways.
basically.
So
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I like this song too because it's a very future based type song. So obviously that's right up my alley. Okay, here's some English lyrics for you, Nate. I like the way you move, skinny girl. I like the way you
I
move,
remember
vintage
these
girl. Yeah, they say vintage really weird, like vintagey girl.
Yeah.
vintage.
Is that? I guess that's like how you'd end up
It
romanizing.
would be vintage.
Yeah,
in
the
Korean,
the
yeah.
J sound at the end. They always do end it with G.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. And then there's like a soul
Like
sample in the beginning of the
like
song too.
Biakshi.
Biachi. Anyway, but yeah. Yeah, this is another solid song. And this one actually got an MV recently too, so yeah, we'll end up talking about this again.
Oh, I still need to watch MV.
Oh yeah,
actually,
the MV
so.
is like
It's
just like-
short
it's-
though.
that's what I was gonna mention in my notes. The MV just cuts out randomly, like in mid song.
Because
It's
it's
really weird.
It's expensive for them to film because they have 3 MVs. It's expensive for them to film full versions of every song, so they just
Well,
cut
yeah,
it.
but it's not a shortened version. They literally just cut it. Like it
Yeah, I
just
know.
ends mid song.
Take a
He
shot.
like falls off a bed and then
It's
the
a-
music video ends.
It's a PV. Take a shot. Anyway, but
It was
yeah,
really weird.
yeah, this is a really nice.
Wait, that
like,
doesn't. Wait, Andrew, that doesn't count. It's not a Japanese version.
Oh, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. But I mean,
But
half
yeah, I
the
like
song,
the song.
half the songs in
I don't
English
write the
anyway.
rules.
So
Okay, next is Boy, which is the I guess you would say the album title track, but
boy.
not the single. This one was meh for me.
this seems. If there's one thing I appreciate about it, this entire album, again, very much more Western style, where the tracks follow up into each other. So this sort of feels like good to me is sort of a leads into Boy. It's kind of seamlessly
Yeah.
in terms of like the vibe. So yeah, again, I like this. Again, more English lyrics for you, Nate. I fall in love at the skate park We don't need a Maybach.
High grind. High grind.
No.
Skate parks. They see it's high grind. They always talk about skate parks.
Hey, skateboarding songs are amazing. I mean, one of Lupe Fiasco's best songs.
Yeah,
was Kick
Nepikai
Punch.
Yeah,
has one.
Avril Lavigne, Skater Boy.
Yeah, so. Yeah, no, I like
your
this song
girlfriend. Weeky Meeky next week. Get hyped. Anything
thoughts,
else to say
Jacob?
about Boy?
Jacob?
I liked it. It's pretty chill. It's like it's not my favorite song on the album, but I enjoyed it. So yeah, very very more chilled out than the rest of them, in my opinion. I guess kind of as far as like the lo-fi sound goes. But what I like about it though is the like, it's got like this like a lingering sound in the background.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
like it. I don't know.
they just leave like a low tone like on in the back, which is nice. I think that's sort of like a theme that goes on with all the songs though. So yeah, it's very cohesive.
Next is Photograph.
Yeah.
Look at this photograph.
No, no.
Didn't I made this joke last week because this one had an MV, I think.
Photograph.
So we talked about it.
Maybe.
This is my second favorite.
Oh god.
This is my second favorite song.
Yeah,
I
no.
really like how it's like uplifting. And
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still laughing about that freaking Nickelback. Crap.
No, I know.
But
Nickelback.
yeah, this is like an uplifting song. The verses.
This is
like
my second
almost,
favorite song.
Yeah, this is my
on the
second
album.
favorite. Jacob, we're matching.
Well, it
favorite
already
song is
came
Cigarette.
out though, like a
Photographs
month
the
or so
second.
ago. So
Yeah,
already knew the
I
song,
noticed that
but
the
yeah, I
music
liked it a
video
lot.
went up a while ago. But yeah, I like how the verses, there's like almost no music. It's just singing almost, and like a really minimalist beat.
And then
well,
the
the
chorus.
chorus is so catchy.
And then the chorus is really catchy. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I love the every like the vocals on the chorus, like the instrumentals on the chorus. But yeah, there's in a lot of their songs they almost like Foo Fighters-esque style where they play with like the loudness it's very heavy on instrumentals, and then it's just almost very minimal, or like there's almost no instrumentals, just the singing. So I like the sort of dynamic range to songs. It's very 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 clever how they approach it. I think it's just a general sort of thing. Maybe the reason why I like Off On Off so much is that a lot of this music kind of reminds me of it sounds like Frank Ocean. Like this is very much what Frank Ocean type of music sounds like. So it's like this sort of chill
I could see that
R&B,
for sure. Yeah.
or kind of veering maybe a bit into PV R&B, but not too much. But yeah, Frank Ocean, like I'm pretty sure they're inspired by Frank Ocean. You could like the influences are very overt in this entire album. So
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I like this song a lot. Next is my least favorite song, Film Roll. I cannot stand the way he sings this song. It's like he's just like droning on and on. You know what I'm talking about, Jacob. You're listening to it right now. You can tell you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Well, maybe that's just an R&B
Yeah, I
sort
see
of
what you
thing.
mean.
But this song in particularly, though, like the whole song is like almost monotone singing, if that makes sense. I could not stand it. I
It wasn't that
hated
bad.
this song so much.
I don't know.
I see what you mean. Like I actually I visualize him just laying on his bed.
He's just sitting there, just
like
like
sideways,
singing
singing it,
like this.
How
It's like One's music.
Okay, how
that came out
how I just had to
last week,
describe
month.
this song, it just feels like how in the car was an intro. This sort of feels like an intermission to the tracks.
Yeah,
And then
a midpoint. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that for sure. It's really short, anyways. It's like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Thank
yeah.
God.
Other than that, not much else to say about it.
Yeah, I did not like this at all.
Yeah.
Next, which is funny because it separates my second favorite song and my third favorite song. Dance is my third favorite song.
This one
I
had an
really like the guitar in it. I like the rap in it. I like the music video. Like I like the song a lot.
Yeah, so they do an interesting thing with like it's sort of I don't know what the term is exactly, but it's call and like respond, where basically during the chorus, like they'll do a vocal and then they'll respond with a guitar riff, and then the vocal and then they'll respond with a guitar riff. So I like that sort of like back and forth the song has, but yeah, like this is sort of like it feels like the sort of second act of the album, and I love this song a lot. It would probably be up there in my
This
favorites.
is the title track, by the way.
Is this really?
Yeah, it's the second title
Yeah,
track.
Dance is the title track.
Yep.
I like the second one.
Well, they had a music video for it.
Yeah, because they had
Yeah.
a music video for Dance Gold and Good to Me, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I love the falsetto on the chorus. So it's.
I wish they would have done a music video for Cigarette. Would have been so good.
God,
Yeah,
just
I showed it to
'cause you
everyone
want
I
Then
know.
they'd have to pay Tablo.
Yeah, they'll have
Or
to pay
people
Tablo.
would complain that Tablo is not in it. So
Well, Tablo could have been in it.
yeah,
It's just
but
a
then
music
they'd have to
video,
pay
one day
him.
filming.
Yeah.
They don't have to film it for him.
Well, wait, no,
He's-
it's
he
him.
was the
It's
CEO
under
of the
his
company.
label. Yeah, never mind. I
Yeah.
forgot it was that guy.
No, he has to pay for the music video, not get paid
Yeah.
for the music video. Anyway.
Yeah, he doesn't want to pay for that.
Doesn't want to pay for himself to be in the music video.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't want
Uh,
to pay for a fourth music video.
Yeah.
Okay, we good with dance?
Mhm.
Jacob, you didn't really talk about it much, other than saying you wish there was.
Yeah. I like it. It's
Oh God,
one thing
no.
that I like about it was that it was
He
very
froze
like,
again.
the
good. Okay,
the
you're
vocals are very like chilled out. Am I going away?
Mhm.
You're good now.
Can you
Yeah,
hear
you're
me
good.
still?
You froze for like
Okay.
half a second. but you're
Sorry, users. Once again. Anyways, I like how the music's very chilled out, but the the instrumental's a lot more like upbeat. I guess like
Yep.
it's
Yeah,
dancing up.
with the guitar riff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yep, that's why it's my third favorite. Next is Midnight,
Midnight.
which is another meh song for me.
okay, so
Nothing stood out.
how I see this is, again, a lot of the songs follow into each other. So Dance follows into Midnight, which follows into the song after this, Moon, 12:04 a.m. So yeah, I like this one. Again, another late night sort of vibe song. Again, it's just midnight. And the last song was talking about late at night I think of you. So yeah, this song it's a lot more like stripped of instrumentals. So that's probably why you don't like it as much. Nate,
Yeah.
so-
Yeah. Midnight to me, it almost sounds like something that like Zion T would probably like put out.
Yeah,
in
no,
my opinion.
I get a real Zion T vibe from it.
So yeah.
God, imagine if they collaborate.
Oh, that'd be
They're
cool
both
actually.
YG.
If-
God.
yeah, they're both YG, so both YG subsidiaries at
Subs,
least.
different subsidiaries, but they're both under subsidiaries of YG.
Yeah. Same
Um,
parent company.
yeah. Next is Moon at 12:04 a.m.
12:04 a.m.
This is another song I liked. This had like a good guitar part, so I liked it.
And the beat is like really interesting. It's like the like that sort of like note that sort of the note progression that they
It's
have.
like ominous. It's like a haunted house, and all that's in there is just a piano, and there's a
It's
guy like, just going like
Dreamcatcher.
this.
yeah, just Dreamcatcher's playing like the piano, like really like da
Yeah.
da. But no, this one especially reminds me of like a Frank Ocean or like an Odd Future style, Tyler style beat where they have that sort of like that weird like tinge to their type of music. So yeah, I see the inspiration
Yeah.
there. Again,
It's like
this is
surreal.
yeah, it's sort of surreal. It gives a surreal vibe to it. But yeah, this is sort of the end of like the three like song progression between Dance, Midnight, and like Moon 12:04 a.m. Why 12:04 a.m.? That's such a specific test time. I don't know.
No
Probably
idea.
like we're gonna be cool by not saying because the last one was midnight, so it's 4
now
minutes
it's
later.
4 minutes later.
Yeah, it takes us. Yeah,
Which
Yeah,
is
'cause there's
midnight
4
4
minutes
minutes
long.
long. Yeah.
No, it's 3:35. But so
no.
darn.
If you play Persona 3, there's a dark hour. Speaking of, I actually restarted playing Persona 3.
Why 3? Don't you need to play 5?
No idea, because I'm trying to go through 3, 4, and 5 one
Oh
day.
yeah, you never even played 4.
Because I've been replaying Persona 3 for like the past 3 years. I'll finish it eventually.
Oh goodness.
Okay. Next is Homeless Door featuring Rad Museum, which is an awesome stage name.
I haven't heard of him though.
So
but
weird.
Rad Museum.
I've
Yeah.
never heard of him
That's-
either,
yeah,
but I
like-
think it's a really funny,
yeah, that's
like,
a cool
cool
stage
name.
name. Rad Museum. It's a rad
Um,
museum.
Maybe he's like
So this one-
underground or something.
So this one's in my meh category, but once it hits falsetto vocals, I thought it was really good. Like that part of it. But up into that, I was like, eh. I did like the door creaking sample though.
Yeah. There's a
I
lot.
like all the samples in the background,
Yeah.
like people talking and like chatter and stuff like that. It's cool.
Yeah, which makes
Cool
it
fact.
it does again. It does not sound like what you'd hear traditionally in K-pop or whatever, where there's just a lot of like human samples, quote unquote, or just like a lot of like background noise or whatever. So yeah,
It's very hip hop in nature, even though it's an R&B.
Yeah,
I
'cause
mean, hip hop and R&B go hand in hand, but still, like,
Yeah.
you know.
yeah, because it like these sort of like nice like attention to detail, they help set the mood for the album. And again, setting the mood for an album is way more important in something like hip hop or R&B than it is in sort of any sort of pop where you're just trying to make nice hits. Where as like hip hop and R&B, you're trying, again, it's supposed to be like cohesive. Where it's
all about the small nuances.
Yeah, where like again, this whole album kind of tells like a story, or you can just like you can follow it very easily.
Yeah.
Yep. And finally, overthinking. Which, so the song was meh, but the fact that it goes on for 3 minutes, which like really fit the overthinking, like the artistic nature of the song. Well, no, I'm saying like the song is 3 minutes, but then there's 3 minutes of like weird shit happening, like a symphonic part, and then like an EDM part, and then they just like rip him saying overthinking over and over again. Like I thought that was really artistically cool.
Yeah, no, I
but
like
it. The 3 minutes of song, I was like, it's okay.
Yeah, no, I think I like the instrumental. What it reminded me of is it's almost like a classical type track where there's different movements to the song, where it's like
okay, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, which is really interesting, and again, it serves well as a good ending track where basically it's just like going through like different movements or like the different sort of vibes that the entire album went through. It's a good summary to the entire album.
Yeah, and I think like it fit like the whole like overthinking. The point of the song is like these overthinking stuff, so it gets out of hand.
Yeah, so yeah, that attention to detail.
They should do like some sort of weird like. They should do like some kind of interpretive dance to this song. That'd be so cool.
You get 1 million to make a choreography to this. They do a lot of it, like really like artistic dance type stuff. But yeah, no, it's a good. I see why this is the ending track again. It's very.
It closes it out well.
Yeah, it's a good like again. In the Car is the intro track, or Film Roll is the midpoint intermission, and then this serves as a very good ending to it.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, so I had the same thought that Nate did pretty much as far as the like basically like how you can see that that's definitely the feeling you get. It's like the artist is like overthinking what he's doing.
Yeah.
But it's purposeful, obviously. But I really like the instrumental part. Like it's super.
Yeah,
like,
it was really cool.
Yeah,
it's cool sounding.
There's like a minute of symphony.
Yeah, like he got like an entire orchestra to do this like one tiny part of the song, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Overall, so I want before I go into my ratings, I really liked all the like artsy, low budget MVs and stuff, and all like the weird stuff. And then I already went over like this isn't really my type of music. And I want to point out one thing which is really funny. So the order of the songs and how I liked them is meh, amazing, meh, decent, meh, amazing, meh, decent, meh, decent, meh, and meh. So literally every other song I thought was good, and every other song I thought was eh. Which is even funnier that Andrew keeps pointing out that they go into each other. So it's like for some reason, I don't know, I can't connect them. So because that worked out, like half and half, I gave the songs 3 out of 6 because I liked half the songs. I did give the concept 3 out of 3, and then because I did like all the artsy stuff they did and like all that kind of, especially I think overthinking is what like that whole thing I thought was really really cool. So that pushed me over the edge for a 3 out of 3 concept, and then obviously didn't give him a bias point because I had never heard of him until last week.
So 6.
So a 6 for me.
Okay.
You knew it was gonna be low.
This is gonna be the most like
divisive,
like
because Andrew's giving it a 10 out of 10. We already
not divisive. It's
or like split.
Polarizing review,
polarized,
I guess.
yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So for me, I really like the whole album, but I think I give it a 9 out of 10. Like I give like 6 out of 6 for the songs, 3 out of 3 for the concept, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like a perfect. It doesn't feel like a perfect 10 for me. But I really really love this album, so I'm gonna give it a 9.
Oh yeah, obviously I'm giving this a 10 because I don't know. I've just had this album on repeat for. Again,
this is Andrew's holy grail.
because I don't know, it just really fits what I look out for in R&B and hip hop, where this really feels like an analogous album to Tyler's recent release, or I don't know, a lot of the stuff that I listen to outside of K-pop. So just to get something like this in K-pop it's special. Like, or I guess I hold it in higher regard. So
actually, I think I'll bump it up to a 7. I think like
7.
Sure, I liked the half of the songs and didn't like half of the songs, but I think the amount of that I liked the songs I liked makes it a 4 out of 6 instead of a 3 out of 6 for songs. I could bump it up. I could see it being a 7. I didn't hate the album, and the songs I didn't like, I didn't hate. It's just not my type of music.
Yeah. It's just not something you would listen to.
Like, I can understand that this album, to people like Andrew, this isn't a 7 out of 10. This is a really good album, but to me, it's a 7 out of 10 because it's just not the music I like.
Well, yeah, because again, it's just
like it's not your
subjective.
thing, but you
Reviews
can
are
appreciate
subjective.
Yeah, and
exactly.
Again, I view this. I don't really like weight it track by track necessarily. I just because again. This album's almost like very one long song.
Usually I don't rate it track by track, but I kind of felt like I should here because.
Well, no, normally I just do track by track because it's K-pop songs where like a bunch of different people
like EXO, how the songs are just all over the place in terms of style.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, this one I tried to review it like as an entire album. So if you're bumping it up to a 7, it get
7.6 repeating.
So that bumps it up to a 9.
To a 9. So you're welcome. I
gave it the truly Daebak album status just for Andrew.
Just for Andrew.
Like, not even joking. There's probably why. Again, like you're saying, like this might be my shoebox. Like it easily is. Like I don't know, like.
For those who don't know, Shoebox is my favorite album of all time. I listen to it bi-weekly probably.
Because again, I've listened to Dean for a while now, but I don't even Dean's albums haven't like had this much of an impact or left this much of a mark on me. So yeah,
this is offonoff's first full album. So
yeah.
I guess stay tuned for what he's got in store.
Yeah, definitely.
Next.
And I'm kicking myself that I couldn't.
There's 2 of them, Jacob.
2 what?
There's 2 people in offonoff.
There's 2 people.
Remember?
Yeah.
He said what he has
I always say that because I always think of it as one person because for years, or not for years, but for like months, I thought it was one person.
Yeah, like I said, I have no idea who they were until last week when we went over the reviews.
I always forget the singer and the producer because usually I'm used to like. The only thing that's similar, I guess, is with Epic High, how DJ Two Cuts is like the producer and Mithra and Tablo rap, but it's different though because there's 2 rappers and so.
Jacob, your full album rule for your I can't pick a shoebox because all my favorite things are mini albums.
You don't have one.
Like IOI didn't have a full length album. We were promised a full length album. That would have been my shoebox. We're never gonna get it
until they have a reunion.
That would have been my shoebox.
Yeah.
5 years from now.
But it's not happening.
But yeah, no, I'm kicking.
So I'm looking at my collection. I'm like, what full albums would I consider my shoebox?
But no, I really wish.
You just gotta wait for the shoebox. Wait for Card's first full album.
I was gonna say Card's first album will be my shoebox because Card's Ola Ola is my shoebox.
I just really wish that Card in Toronto wasn't the same day as the Club Eskimo in New York City.
Club Eskimo.
Because offonoff performed and Miso and
did they?
Yeah, and Dean for like
Crush
3 songs.
And Dean, yep.
3 songs, but. Still, I hopefully they come back. I want to see offonoff perform live. So yeah.
All right.
That's all our albums.
Shout out
and
closing.
Shout out Nate. Shout
out to Haru0516. They actually just commented it again. They're a regular user, I guess.
User.
But shout they said that we are their favorite K-pop podcast that they listen to. And then they also but they had a question, which is something we need to talk about off air. But they said that you mentioned we're going to be revealing something new in a few weeks.
Oh crap! Oh crap!
I'm working on it.
Is that still in the works, or did they miss it?
You all right. So I'll give the first hint. The first iteration of it will be about Red Velvet. So stay tuned for that.
Red Velvet. But
Red Velvet.
can we upgrade them to an admin?
So do we have admins?
There's no
It's a
admin.
joke.
No admin.
It's a joke.
Oh,
It's
only
a
live
joke.
streams.
Okay.
Users, admins.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
God,
didn't get
you're the actual
Never mind.
programmer, Nate.
Well, no, I was just trying to think of is there the way to make people admins on YouTube,
No, no,
moderate
no.
comments or something,
Well, no,
which is possible.
they're an
but
honorary
no.
admin.
No, there's only moderators on. Actually, no, they added that feature, but it's only for
Well,
big
I think it's
YouTubers
for the
who need
live. I think it's for the live.
Well, when we
Yeah,
have,
that too.
when we have like 1 million subscribers, we'll get it. Anyway.
Yeah, when we
Yeah,
have 1 million,
yeah, our
you'll
million
be our moderator.
when we hit that
or whatever
when we
the
hit
heck your
that
thing is.
platinum play button.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah.
Let's just get to 100.
anyways, I'll be up till 5 a.m. tonight, so wish me luck.
Yeah,
Godspeed.
Stay up for that Soshi album,
and editing.
and I'll
unboxing
also
of
be
those
editing
things.
the card unboxing tonight, so that'll probably be up last Friday.
Yeah,
if you're-
it will be up by the time you hear this, so go
Yes.
watch it.
Yep. So yeah, Andrew, take it
no.
away with the catchphrase.
Off on, I don't know. God, I can't think of anything. Okay, just stay creamy. Goodbye. Good night. Good luck.
See you later.
Bye bye.
I know.
Bye bye.
2 a.m. still exists. That
Yep.
surprises me
Yeah,
every
they do.
time I
What?
hear about them.
When was the last time 2 a.m. released a song?
I have no idea.
I mean, I don't. Oh, Joquan's the
Yeah,
only member,
Joquan.
so it's a
That
Kara.
doesn't-
No, it's a Kara situation. According to Wikipedia,
Young's the only one.
Joquan is the only member.